Good morning, Steve here. As you can see, I'm in the home studio. Today, I'm gonna be toying with the color gels and the backdrops and everything else because gotta put something different in the portfolio. So I ordered some color gels for the speedlight, and I also ordered some color gels for the AD600. So those, the AD600 only came with 4, but the speedlight set came with a bunch. I think it was like 20 of them. So I think we got red, green, blue, and yellow on the AD600. So I figure we're gonna toy around with the blue first and get this set up. The first thing I gotta get ready to do is I'm trying to figure out how I can set this up to light up the backdrop. So I'm thinking if I put this on a little stand right here and I have that light the backdrop, I can have my model stand in front of it so it'll light the backdrop, and then the AD600 will come up from the top and light the subject from that way. And then I'm gonna put another light over here in the corner by the chains so that we get that nice backlight. So a lot of lighting setups are gonna be going on all at the same time, and we have to be able to make them all work together in conjunction with the setup and the confined space that we're in. So stick with me and watch the rest of the video. Okay, so as you can see, I got one gel light set up in the AD600 up above. I have the speed light right behind me. Obviously you can't see it. The camera setup is directly in front of me on a tripod right now. I'm working on getting these things to basically talk to each other, and I figured it out. The hard part is when you're working by yourself and you don't have somebody else to push the button. So I'm trying to figure out a way to put this all together, and I've already figured it out, but I wanted to show, especially all the people that are just getting started, things don't always go to plan the very first time you do something, and you're gonna have to go trial by fire on some things and figure out how to make something work on your own. So it's kind of problem solving and thinking outside the box a little bit, but you can definitely do it, and we're gonna make it happen. So no excuses, play like a champion, and let's get it. That was very bright. Hold on. So, yeah. All right, here we go. Let's see how this looks. Okay, got a little adjusting to do. So it's just gonna be a matter of moving the lighting around, but like you can see, like some of these, it's a cool, different take on the photos. So just figure out what you're going for and toy with it, see what comes out of it. You might be surprised what happens. Okay, so we changed out the lights. As you can see, it's now a green gel. I just wanted to test it out with the flash and see how it works. But right now, hold on, so I'm gonna do a face shot. I'm actually using a mirror in front of me. Let's see. Oops. Okay, it's a different look. It's hard to do with the camera in front of my face. I'm having to hold it low. So I'm basically shooting up at my chin to make it happen, which not ideal, but you gotta do what you can with what you've got. So as you can see, like, it's a different look. Almost kind of makes me look like a scrawnier version of the Hulk. So, oh man, trial and error, that's all it is. So really quick take, this is what was sitting behind me. It's the Godox V860 version 2 for the Sony. I set it to slave mode, so basically anytime my AD600 pops off, it's gonna fire off this thing as well. So as you can see, it's got a blue gel on it still, so when I have it behind me, you can see it lights up the background behind me blue. So just something to toy with, something new. It's super bright if it's right here in your dome. But like if you're doing a photo shoot, it could add a cool effect. Like I could have the green on the face and then the blue on the background. You can change out the color gels. It can be green and blue, red, whatever. So just something to toy with. Toying with the settings in the slave mode so that everything works together. But it's fun. It's something creative to work with. All right, so my final thoughts on this is I want to show you guys the setup and how put together this thing is. So I'm going to turn on the lights so you guys can see everything. So this will be the non-selfie version. I've got the Thunder Gray backdrop with Godox V860 version 2 speedlight on a little stand with a blue gel on it. I was sitting on my stool. I got my light stand set up with my AD600 with the barn doors and the green color gel. My mirror resting up against the ladder. As you can see in the background, this is just my little garage. And I use it as my little studio setup. So we got the tripod over there. Don't pay attention to toolboxes and car parts and but I just wanted everybody to see that you can do this with what you have at home. So it's that simple. So what are we taking away from this? It's a super simple setup. Got to put the backdrop back up right now. So raise this back up. There we go. And you guys can see, like this backdrop setup, I think I got it for like $100 bucks on Amazon. Makes life super simple. So not the most extravagant setup, but it's effective. So that's all that matters.